Hold up. You're now listening to Fresh Out, the world's most dangerous music podcast on the OMG Network and rawcynic.com.
What up?
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That Fresh Out.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
And
again and again and again and again and
LB
again.
The Pop Father, what's good, man?
Hey, man, you know, I'm living good, man. Taking it easy. You know how it goes.
Man, Detroit. We're not going to say D tonight.
Detroit, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Young Henny Crump, man, with the greasiness, man. What's good, man? J Camp.
Man,
going down.
Turn of the third. There he is.
Yeah, man.
You out there
Henny
chasing
Crump,
ambulances, brother?
Woo!
You out there chasing ambulances with all
we just trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that our people don't get bamboozled.
There you go. Boom.
About
That's the
making,
name of the
making
game.
the city pay for some book. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
Hey,
We're going to make
right.
the city pay.
Hey, if we can't get
you know what I'm
justice,
saying?
we might as well get cash. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
See?
We prop 45 in it, man. You know what I'm saying? We making sure we putting our people at the top.
Holding it down.
We
Holding
putting
it down,
our folks
baby.
at the top. Hold the piece.
Yeah.
He chasing
Pimp squad,
ambulances on the
baby.
ground.
Holding it down.
Right. Hold it down.
He's chasing them ambulances, boy, for that civil rights check, boy.
Come
I
on,
tell you.
man.
We making sure
Hey,
that quota.
That Juneteenth ice cream, man. Let's get it, man.
I
Hey,
guess
get to
while,
it.
We
while being in
making
the
sure these corporations stick to that quota, bro. We're
Man,
making sure our
there you
people's
go.
getting these jobs and everything.
man,
Yeah,
with a name like Crump though, hanging around Sharpton, you end up singing to the feds or something. Informant
yeah.
Sharpton. Oh, I'm sorry,
Man,
Wrong
whenever
platform.
we get the
Hey.
IG joined up, Iceberg got to find that pic of Sharpton where he was in the mirror trying to take that solo, looking like a straight crackhead. Like, you got to use that, bro.
Oh,
Man.
looking like a
pimp
tooth
named
looking like
Slickback in a he was the multiverse pimp named Slickback.
That multi.
What? The
Nigga look like
multiverse, bro.
nigga look like an ashy toothpick though.
Yeah, he was right. He was horrible, bro.
Man.
Your ass is
Yeah.
out of here,
Slickback.
Sharpton.
Shout out to
Hey.
Benjamin though, man. Benjamin, he be there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's all we got, man. That's all we got, man.
Hey,
Shout out
Nigga
to
so
man.
greasy.
That's it.
Hey,
man, you need somebody to show
that's
up, man.
LB's guy. That's
You need
LB's guy.
somebody to
right
show
there.
up.
yeah,
Hey,
you
fact.
said that right. That's LB's
LB's
guy.
Hey, I'll
Your
take
guy.
him. Hey, I'll take him. Of all the other randos to take, hey, I'll take.
Stop.
Billy
Preach.
Crump.
Stop.
Preach,
100%.
bro. Preach.
Who you want me to take? Sharpton? You want me to
Preach.
take Jesse
Yes,
Jackson?
it's a
The
battle,
Rainbow
man.
Coalition?
Hey, they all
Uh,
dusty. They all messy, and they all crusty, musty.
They are, man. Hey, they are.
they-
But
They
I'll
are.
take it.
Let's be clear. His success rate
Okay.
isn't the best, but at
Thank
least he's
you.
out there.
Thank you, brother.
He's
Thank
in
you.
these streets.
He's
Hey,
no
he's in the
champion.
streets,
He's no champion like the word above your head, though.
Hey,
Crump.
man.
Hey man, hey.
Nah,
He's in these streets,
Nah.
bro.
Speaking of the streets though, man, Bebo
he's
P's in
trying.
the building.
Though,
What's
Bebo.
good,
He's
man?
trying.
Bebo,
Hey,
Bebo.
man. Hey, I don't know nothing about them streets, though. That's
Come
to
on,
the
man.
that's to the
Who-
market out there. That's to y'all out
So
y'all
who's on
out
your
there.
team,
Y'all
Bebo
out
P?
there.
Who's
What's
on
that?
your team, man? Who's on your team, man? That's
on
what
my
we need to
team?
know. Yeah, if Henny Crump's not on your team, man,
Yeah,
so
man.
we need to know
Right.
who's on your team, man.
Man,
Joe
I'm
Rogan
down.
on your
Hey,
team,
man,
bro?
I rock with that. I rock with that
Roganing?
lawyer. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher the name, but he's a judge. I think he's out in
Okay.
Kentucky or Tennessee. Olu or something like that. Oh, he was throwing the hammer on some of those cats that
I thought you
needed
were gonna
it,
say
man.
that
Hey,
that
that's
black
what's up.
sheriff down in Texas. I thought you
Nigga, please.
Let me crowd surfing, dog.
right.
Come on, guys.
Oh man.
Hey, man,
Hey,
first of all,
shout out to
Scootin'
y'all,
boogie
man.
type.
First
nigga.
of all, if you don't know where yet, man, this is Fresh Out, man, the podcast, man. Welcome back to the channel. We here every Wednesday, 9:30, man. J Kemp, Henny Crump tonight, Bebo P, LB the Podfather.
That's right. That's
This
right.
is we building the hip hop community. Come and mess with us.
Yeah.
I know
You
it's
know
the
us.
NBA Finals little game tonight, but come over here on the timeouts. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
rock with us. Come
yeah,
rock
man.
with us.
You know
On
how
the
we get down,
timeouts.
man. Tonight we're gonna have we got the dopest show out here, man. We got it and we got some guests coming, just so y'all know. We got some guests coming.
Ooh.
But tonight, man, I just want to start off, man, by saying we had the best dudes in the industry, man.
You know us.
One of the best lyricists that I know, man, J Camp, aka Henny Crump, Turner the Third tonight, man.
That's right.
One of the great writers and producers, Bebo P. This is I'm trying to tell y'all this, man, so y'all
abstract
understand.
God.
You got to understand these dudes know what they're talking about, man. And LB
That's
the
right.
Podfather, one of the illest dudes, man. Just to touch the mic,
The
Paul,
vet in the
keyboards,
game.
man. You know what I'm saying? Producer, man. Just all around, just ill dude. Knows how to put an album together too. That's why we're gonna tap in with him on this album today, man. This Wu-Tang joint. But before we go in, man, just want to give a shout out, man, to our guy, man. We actually talked to him about getting on the show, man. I'll be sure, man. He was in the hospital, man. So blessings to you, man. And also, man, just rest in power to rapper Trouble.
Man, rest in power, man.
Yeah, it was a bad situation, man, with him. And then also Metro Boomin, man, with his mom's passing and whatnot.
Absolutely.
Man, with a DV situation. So more prayers up to him, man. What's your thoughts just on those real quick?
Man,
yeah, I mean, you know,
go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say, man, just Trouble being one of the brighter MCs, you know what I'm saying, out of ATL, definitely had a groundswell of support, a lot of supporters, man. I definitely want to first say, you know what I'm saying, peace and blessings to his family and those close to him, his fans. Hopefully his estate was able to kind of hold on to some of his music, and they're able to kind of put things out there for his fans and for people to actually hear, and make sure his legacy continues to move. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to them, man. Shout out to Metro Boomin, one of my favorite producers.
Man,
man.
Top notch, man.
Top notch, man. Like, when you look at dudes who do things like creatively, and he was able to kind of mix some sounds together, but also he mastered the digital game too. He mastered. He already had like the hardware jewels. He knew about, you know what I'm saying, like working the hardware, the ADATs and all that. But that dude took it was almost just like what Knife Wonder did with Fruity Loops. Same thing. He took that digital, man, and just flipped it. And was putting out bangers. But man, shout out to Metro Boomin, man. Rest in peace to your family as well. I'll be sure get well soon.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead,
the original light-skinned brother, I'll be
right,
sure.
the
original. You know, it's a light-skinned NBA Finals. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be, you got to get better, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then the last time when he was hot, bro, hey, light-skinned brothers was in, man. We was winning back then with I'll be.
And let's be clear, I'll be sure wrote a lot of stuff for Jodeci. He wrote that for My Lady joint. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
There we go, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I feel that.
I echo those same sentiments, man. Last I read, the procedure for that was being done on I'll Be Sure was a successful one. So definitely glad to hear about that, brother, and hope to get to converse with you here shortly.
Yeah.
Definitely feeling for you, Metro Boomin, for your heavy loss, man. Man,
it's impossible to understand.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just very heart crushing to know that somebody who was probably close to you that helped to be monumental in driving you from STL to ATL to help you become the success that you are. And that's in addition to, just her being mama, and all the things that came along with that. Hey, man, that's that's got to be tough. And, we can only imagine, man, as far as that's concerned. And as far as Trouble, same deal to your loved ones, man. Never really heard his music like that. I will say at the same time, it's just a situation that's just sad and unfortunate as far as, what we know per date of this video live that took place. Nonetheless, like J Camp said, we just hope that, the affairs are in order and that, those who knew of you, heard you, met you, will get to just continue to think positive thoughts just overall in their experiences and coming across you. So, peace to all parties involved and in this situation with I'll Be Sure, Trouble, and Metro Boomin.
Yeah, man.
Any last words on that,
Nah, man. Hey, this was all summed up very well, man. I'll be, man, his legacy is there, man. We want to continue to see his legacy, and we want to
Yeah.
see him, doing his thing. Metro Boomin, he's one of those guys that kind of bridge the gap in hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Between what we have now and where we were, and we always need those guys that are kind of bridging, man. And with Trouble, man, his name just rang out whenever you heard his name, man. Like you knew that this was somebody that you needed to at least keep the pulse on, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
Right,
At
right,
least.
right.
At least.
at the bare minimum, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So man, all of this stuff is tough, man. My brother summed it up really well, man. I'm gonna add one more, man.
Go ahead.
The Ice King of Motown, man. He got he was murdered the other day, man. Hutch the Jeweler, man. And
Oh
Yep,
man,
yep.
there was
yeah.
a lot of
Shout out
people
to
that
his
would
family, man.
Yep.
sending shouts out to him and stuff. So
Yeah.
man, it's just tragic, man, and we don't like to see this, man. And we just we have our prayers up, you know what I'm saying? But words can never mean anything in these types of situations, man. But we just want everybody to know that you are legitimately in our thoughts and prayers here. Fresh Out.
Absolutely.
You know?
We had to start the
Absolutely.
show just with some respect, man. And just
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, man, it shows about hip hop, man, and just some of the icons, man, and and also looking at this situation and reflecting on your life, man. Like, make sure, man, you take care of the family. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you take care of yourself, your health, man, making wise decisions, man. That's why we have 4 brothers on here, man. We do this every Wednesday. So again, shout out to those brothers, man, and their families.
Yeah.
Before we start, man, we got a dope show, but of course we always do real quick, just the book of the week, man. What you got real quick, B-Bo?
What you got for us, brother?
Book of the week. All right. So the book of the week this go around, I'm going to give it to what RZA wrote in the book titled The Wu-Tang Manual. You know, that book dropped a little over, heavy boy. Dropped a little over 17 years ago. A little over 17 years ago. I want to say in 2004. Yeah,
Aged
2004.
well,
it did.
Yeah,
And J Camp said, yeah, and it's still aging well.
Yeah.
It really gives you excellent introductory glimpse with details of the Wu-Tang Clan in it. It really does. It covers a brief intro of all 9 members of the Wu-Tang Clan. It gives you
dope.
It gives you like slight little briefs, like an excerpt about like the Wallaby Clarks and like how Ghostface made them stand out in excellence. It does like little things like that. It gives there was a part in the, it's not a chapter, but it was a part in the book that had to do with RZA behind the camera.
Okay.
It even gives breakdown of select Wu-Tang Clan verses. It gives you definitions of the slang that sounded dope and still sounds dope, but we may not have known the meanings of it. It gives you even some studio experiences and just several other things that went on during their beginnings and during their prime time of being who they blew up to be as, definitely one of the dopest, actually, if not, well, I would say arguably.
And I just take this on sale, man, for $18 on Amazon. Go cop it.
Go ahead and cop it. 243 pages. Okay. Go ahead and check out the Wu-Tang Clan. You're going to definitely read some experiences that you've never heard before just by looking at just, the videos of, select members or all members and, it's definitely my recommended first read to learn about the illest hardcore hip hop group of all time. So there you have it, folks. Book of the week. Wu-Tang Clan Manual. Yeah.
There you go.
And with that skinny tank top on too.
Yeah.
They didn't have them 50 Cent tank tops yet.
Right.
Remember
your boy you remember your boy Jerry from Vincennes? B-Bo used to rock them. Shout out to Jerry.
The little D&G joint, not Dolce & Gabbana, man.
Shout out to Jerry too, because that's my guy.
Dolce & Gabbana.
That Dollar General, huh?
Jerry used to rock them, man.
Yeah, piece of Jerry.
Hey, Jerry's was and still is a real one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Definitely.
real one, man. Cool brother, man.
Uh,
Cool brother.
Right.
Speaking of real ones, man, what you got for the bars of the week, Jay Camp?
Bars of the
Man,
week.
I gotta go to my guy, Fly Anakin,
Okay.
out of
Okay.
Richmond, Virginia.
All right.
Mhm.
I mean, you know, I put people on the Red Veil. He's kind of in that same mode.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, Madlib said he is the illest MC. He's his favorite MC right now.
Fact.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
All
You know,
right.
and
That's why
I
you
do
gotta check
see
it out.
where Iceberg dropped that quote down there. Good
There
job,
you
brother.
go. There you go.
Yeah, man. But Fly
There it
Anakin
is.
he's a problem, bro. I'm telling you.
Mhm.
Like,
Okay.
I put him up there in that. Basically, like if Raucous Records is out today, he would be right up there with Mos, Pharaoh. He would be in their camp.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
Like
that's
that-
big
that's
speak.
how
That's heavy
dude,
words. Heavy
Big
words.
speak
That's
right
how
there.
much. That's how talented this cat is. A rapper. I mean, he's an MC. He's
Mhm.
dope, man.
Word.
He got a album out called Frank. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. It's
Okay.
dope.
Okay.
He got a lot of dope features on there too. But I'm telling y'all, dude is nice. Y'all, you hear him, you gonna be like, yo, thank you. I gotta run this dude back. But yeah, but
Hey,
Fly
This is
that's
why
Anakin,
you gotta
nice.
fresh out, man. The J Camp bars are
Nice,
serious, man. Last week was crazy with that Blame Kansas. I was banging the Frank joint pause.
Mhm.
Extra
Man.
pause on the Frank joint. It's serious. Definitely go check this out, man. J Camp, another banger, man. For real.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Speaking
we
of,
got to zoom in. Yeah,
Yeah, you knew that transition was gonna come.
speaking of
man.
bangers,
I gotta zoom in on y'all, man, on this one, man. Like,
speaking of bangers,
speaking of bangers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh shit. Not with that tone though.
yes. Now we gotta talk about that summertime blues, man. Man.
Oh.
First of all, everybody gonna be like, "Why y'all a hip hop show? Where y'all talking about Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey, man?" That's, you know what I'm saying.
yeah,
Understand the game, man. We predicted this, man, last week. This is why you come to Fresh Out. We predicted, man, that the summer joints is over with, bro. So it wasn't just Michael B. Shakira just left her situation. Travis Kelsey, Tyler Hero. That's why they out the game right now.
Kelsey
got
him a
him
nice
joint.
one too, boy.
Hey, man.
Salute to Kelsey.
So, but this is the thing, though. Married men only. Me and Bebo P gonna step back. What should he do, real quick? Just 2 minutes, man. What should Michael B. Jordan do, man? This thing, he's 35 in his prime. She's 25 in her prime. Did he make a mistake, and what should he do? You know what I'm saying? Married guys.
Man, you know what? It's hard to really give advice here, LB. Because I'm saying, man, everybody's looking for something different.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
I can't tell you what I would do because maybe he's doing something different.
Okay.
What I will say though, in a situation like that, you got to make sure that you vetting the person that you trying to put some time in with. Make sure that she
Put on
wants
a
what you
pedestal.
want. That's the best advice that I can give.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Especially when you going for them young ones. You know what I'm saying? Lori Harvey, pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? No doubt about it.
Man. Yeah, man.
But pay attention to her history.
Yep.
Make sure you paying attention to what she wants.
Big
It's
facts.
the little things. LB knows this too.
Big facts.
It's the little things that they do that gives away those clues.
It does, man.
You know what I'm saying? If she don't have the patience to watch something like Stranger Things on the couch and she want to go to a bar,
Season 1
you know what I'm saying? If she can't make it through one episode of Stranger Things,
Yeah.
it's thotty time. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
Come on now.
Yeah,
Listen,
so-
though, but listen, man, you nailed this, right? Which is that there's a couple of things here that's at play, right? And the first one is that everybody wants something a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what stage you are in your life and what you're doing. But let's be very clear, man. Michael B. Jordan is good, bro. Like
real good.
Like
you would think, right?
Nah, he's good. Regardless of what would have played out with this relationship, he is good. Okay,
And throwing it at him.
And well, first and foremost, okay, and then here's the other thing, man. If a lot of times, and this doesn't apply across the board, but a lot of times for women, they want you once they see that somebody else of a certain caliber wants you.
You have to drop the bomb, man. Come on, LB the love father.
So bring out the 2 pistols for LB.
So my man, Mike,
hey man, y'all need to help BOP with this situation. Y'all need to give him
LB the Cupid father.
They probably coming out the woodworks. Now next, here's the other thing, man. Right, is that regardless of whether it's right, wrong, or otherwise, more times than not, men end up kind of aging well in, what I'm saying, as they go along. Like there's a lot of people who said, Will Smith was ugly at 29, but he was a great looking guy at 39. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that money helps, bro. Money helps.
Yeah. Hey, this is not my
chef.
assessment, right? This ain't my assessment, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that whereas like it kind of gets flipped on its head a lot of times for women, especially amongst like media and popular, people and things like that. So he's in a good situation, man. He ain't got nothing to worry about. He's still like young enough,
still what I'm saying? In his prime.
And
he's in his prime, dog. He got a new movie coming out too.
Yeah. So trust me when I say that, hey, you know what? He ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? He'll be in a good place, a good position. And then I think the second thing, like my man Jammer said, man, like I call them, you got to look for the flags, right?
Right.
And here's the thing, right? Which is that one flag by itself never means anything, right? If somebody just has one flag, whatever, nobody cares. Doesn't matter. Now, when you get to that second flag, you gotta open your eyes up a little bit. Okay, but when you hit that third flag, then like you just got to be like, hey, this just might not be what I thought it was supposed to be.
We're trending.
And I tell people all the time, listen, man, sometimes like this is just the person for right now, and you just passing time. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just need somebody to pass time with. Maybe he just needed to pass a little time with her.
But this is the thing, though. Do you think he made a good move by and this we're just assuming, right? Because TMZ said that he ended it.
Yeah.
But obviously, you got other people saying that she doing her thing with her stepfather writing the great book. Act like
the what book?
Act like a lady. Think like a man.
No. Hold on, brother. Wait, the what book?
The great book that sold 3 million copies.
Yeah.
Wait. The what? The so, I can't even get that word out.
But the whole thing of it is, long story short,
I'm just
all right. Do you think that she was following the book?
It don't even matter.
Let's be clear. So he's good. He's good.
Let's be clear. Yeah. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this thing. I was just asking because
he broke up or she broke up. None of that even matters.
I was asking for a friend.
I mean, and on top of that too, LB.
I was asking for a friend.
All good.
Cheers. For that too, LB. He controlled the narrative here. You know what I'm saying? He broke up with her,
but
so he got to save face.
No matter what side of the coin, he's good, bro.
He's smooth,
right.
Bro.
Kevin Samuels was right.
He's smooth. He's on like them top second men.
And listen, and if Iceberg slides in, it's even better. That's out to Michael B. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, there you go. There you go.
I do want to make sure I throw out that pause on that top sexy men list. I'm just saying, like typically he's on that list because I be hearing it from the women I work with. They be like, they be talking about Michael B. Jordan.
Hey man, he's good. He's good, man. He can have anybody he wants, man. You know what I'm saying?
Of all shades, bro. He's like, he's basically your boy from the Yankees. Not A-Rod, but the cat who to me, Jeter played the field well.
Boom.
He played better than anybody.
There it is.
He went through all of Vogue, man. Played well, bro.
Speaking of Zaddy swag.
Okay, exactly, man. Speaking of Zaddy swag, let's go to Zaddy real quick. This is the J Camp.
I got you this time, J Camp.
This is 90% J Camp swag right here. Okay.
Boom. There it is.
That's all you, brother.
Your hometown dude, J Camp, just released. Right. First of all, shout out to Michael B. Jordan and Lori. We not knocking y'all.
Nah,
Black
yeah,
Nah,
Dog,
not at all.
whatever.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Continue
Yeah,
to
they
do y'all's thing.
Louisville,
Mhm.
Jack Harlow, Yum Center,
Mhm.
KFC. This supposed to be a big
Mhm.
joint.
Mm-hmm.
Henny Camper, what's going on, brother?
What do you think about this? Henny, man. What you thinking, bro? I mean, like,
Henny.
is this a good look for him? Because he got hit up by Brandy with a diss record, even though it was fun diss record, because he didn't know who Ray J's sister was. Then he comes out with this, like,
Which is
fake
bad.
easy.
I mean, like,
Yeah, it's bad. Then he comes out with the Peter. Peter was hating on him. I don't even agree with that. But then he comes out with the KFC. Is he doing too much? Like, give him some advice, just some hometown, real rap advice, man.
Henny Harlow, school us, brother.
Go ahead.
yeah, man. Me, the blame falls in the middle here. Because for one, all these McDonald's, KFCs, Arby's, they want to ride the next train smoking. You know what I'm saying? They don't care who
Big facts. Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I think they doing it for Jack because he's from Kentucky, so they feel like they're gonna sell a lot of chicken sandwiches with Jack's name on there. And again, Jack has the city loves him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's still like reeks of doing too much.
But that's your guy, though. That's your guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I would
You say
tell
you love
him
this album.
Louisville.
From where he's at in his career right now, I feel like he's above a KFC chicken sandwich. That's just me. Maybe I have more faith in him as an artist, and maybe he doesn't have more faith in himself because he's willing to put his face on the chicken sandwich.
Kanye this is the meal. This is the meal, J. Kemp. It's mac and cheese, a spicy chicken sandwich with ranch, secret recipe fries, and a lemonade.
Hey, man, that sounds kind of good.
Ranch is so Kentucky too, and the lemonade with it.
It sounds kind of good, man. I kind of wanted it.
It sounds fire though. You know what I'm saying? Especially if people like one of them like $5 lunch boys. You pull up
$5
right off.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the N-word that just came out of folks on Fresh Out. That's the N-word that just came out of Fresh Out, the world's most dangerous podcast. The N-word just came out of Fresh Out there. Carry on, brother.
There's two sides of the coin. I would say I'm not mad that he did it, but B, I would say I feel like he's above this for where he is in his career arc. Dude, he could have been doing like some Bitcoin type. You know what I'm saying? He could have been doing something really major, putting his brand on something that matters long term. This chicken sandwich might 2 months. We're gonna give it 60 days, LB. Before we don't hear about this damn chicken sandwich
hit though
again.
with that lemonade and the mac and cheese slapping.
Yeah, but by the time fall come around, man,
it's over.
This,
But if he was on like some Bitcoin, like some old dope app, I almost feel like Master P should have dropped him with some type of gem here. You know what I'm saying?
But this is why
like I would have respected it more if he was like on some rap snacks. And he was like in the store,
bro,
on the back, you know what I'm saying?
Little potato chip, like the ranch potato chips.
Like
my name's Jack Harlow, and I'm going to come out with Zaddy snacks.
If he was on like a BLM ice cream or something,
I'm here for it.
The vanilla flavor,
vanilla flavor BLM ice cream.
That vanilla bean, bro, right? Yeah.
Vanilla bean.
Hey, vanilla bean, especially Bluebell. If it's Bluebell, vanilla bean,
that kick.
Hey, my uncle love that. Shout out to Les Butler.
Yeah, man, for sure.
But long story short, J. Kemp, this is a good look for Jack, in your opinion.
Short term. Long term, no.
So he needs to come out with something a little bit more solid.
Yeah, I mean, it keeps his name fresh on Twitter, but it doesn't keep his name fresh.
Come on, Henny Harlow.
From
you know
a
you
business
can stand up for your guy more than that.
He definitely has to be a little bit more discerning.
I can't. Be
man, but this thing from Louisville, KFC.
Yeah,
this thing, man. I would almost went with Papa John, man. You know what I'm saying?
Papa John.
Papa John got a red flag though, bro. Because
I forgot.
He was on his Rogan. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
He was in board meetings talking about them niggers. Right.
Yeah, now Camper.
Like, the Louisville KFC thing would have been dope. The Louisville KFC partnership, I think, is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Locally it helps you, but nationally it's a fart symbol. Basically, it said boo boo. It said, you know what I'm saying? It's the boo boo boy.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Is it
We
the
don't want to talk too much about Harlow, man, but just want
Shout
to
out
get
to
your thoughts on
Harlow,
that,
but
man. From the
this ain't what
Hey.
I would have done, bro.
Hey, shouts out to Harlow. I think the only other
Oh,
thing
man.
that we probably need to think about this is, man, we were talking about books earlier, man. Somebody needs to write the book on like white rappers. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, legitimately.
Facts, though. That's facts.
This book is like needed, man, because Eminem seemed to navigate it pretty decently, and he seems to have a little bit of self-awareness about like what he is accomplishing because of the color of his skin and things like that. But a lot of these other guys, I'm not so sure if they fully understand
I don't
like
think they do.
what their accomplishments are coming from, partially, if not 80% of the way, is because of the color of your skin.
Little Uzi Vert's not getting this deal.
No, Lil Uzi Vert is not getting
Nah,
this
he's
deal.
not.
But that's the thing, is that I think there's not enough self-awareness about what that means in the game. And that's why I think, like if somebody gave us like a good book about like, hey, here's the white rapper book, you know what I'm saying? But it needs to be done by a white rapper, and he needs to deliver, and he needs to maybe have like a black man as his editor.
Like
And
LB
then-
the Podfather.
there you go.
I completely agree, because the chicken sandwich ain't it, LB.
But then
not
deliver this
it.
book to just say like, hey, these are the self-aware things that you need to be aware about as a white rapper.
Is he
inside
reaching a
of
little bit
hip-hop.
with a chicken sandwich and the whole?
I think so, because it's like, okay,
But that's
well,
just
we know he's a
KFC. What else you
rapper.
go? What else?
We
what you
know
gonna get from
black
KFC?
people like
Protein bowl.
fried chicken, and they like spicy chicken. Let's go ahead and throw Jack Harlow on here and
I
see
know,
how much
but-
we can
but he's-
sell.
Yeah, that'll
From
do it. That'll
Kentucky
work.
is KFC.
That's the Kofi
like,
part of
I
it.
mean, I guess if he was from
30,
Ohio,
30, 31, 44.
he got a Wendy's deal if he's from Ohio or something. You know what I'm saying?
He got the same hair as Wendy.
Right. You
Yeah,
get
like
like
if,
a Carl's Jr. deal or something.
Yeah. But if Old on racist, man, the Papa John's
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, I just
Oh,
look at it like
if
if a black dude who plays
wait,
hockey,
not with that chicken right there, though.
because you can see it too. If a black dude plays hockey
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Michigan,
Facts.
they're gonna put
Right.
him on like the
Big
random
facts.
Popeyes commercial.
Big
Uh-huh.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, if we score 5 pucks, you get the free chicken sandwich in my face. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying your man at the
Oh,
Masters
man.
wasn't wrong when he said that about Tiger? Oh man, we got
Absolutely.
chicken at the Masters next year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
He had it right.
He had it right. But Jack bigger than that. He's bigger than
no,
fried
he
chicken
is.
sandwich.
He is, man.
Shout out to Jack, man.
Especially
He
the way they
trying,
pushing him, man. The way they pushing him, man. He's big time, man, and he needs
He's
to
big
step
time,
into
man.
that big time a little bit more. You know?
They're making him Drake.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they're trying to do.
Oh yeah.
Well, Drake tried to do the Wu-Tang Forever record. Wasn't that hot. So, whatever, man.
Real
But
MCs now.
we got to talk about some real MCs. This is why you come to Fresh Out right here. This is the meat
Yeah.
right here, Paul.
Yeah.
We have the meats.
Does Method Man have on a Mexico hat, bro?
That's straight Mexican.
I have no idea.
Man, dog.
Well, first
Go
of
ahead.
all,
Go ahead, L. Go ahead. Go
I have
ahead for
no
camper.
idea.
Go ahead.
I got
No, you
nothing.
got to do
I
it.
got
You got to
nothing.
do it. If you don't, then I will. Hey, if you don't, then I will.
You gotta deliver it, man. You gotta
This ain't for
deliver
meth. This is for J Camp. Stop.
Well, Elizabeth,
It worked.
we gotta talk about this Wu-Tang Forever album. It came out in
Yes.
'97.
Classic.
It's pretty much critically acclaimed, one of the dopest double discs in hip hop.
Man.
All
Man.
time, bro.
This record was so monumental in hip hop, man. This is
Iconic.
high school for me.
Man.
Showing my age a little bit. Number one, real quick,
Same
you
here.
guys. What was your thought when you first heard this record, and how did it change your perception with hip hop when you first heard it, or when it got in your deck, man?
Gotta hear from Bebo P first on this one, bro.
Go ahead,
Gotta
Bebo.
hear from
Go ahead,
Bebo.
Bebo.
Okay. I mean, those of you who've watched this show, A Fresh Out, for a little while might know my answer on this one.
Mhm.
The only classic double albums that have and will forever stand the test of time per the date of this recording
Okay.
is Biggie's Life After Death,
Ooh.
Okay.
and not in any particular order.
Okay.
Tupac's All Eyes on Me,
Mm.
and Wu-Tang Clan's for Wu-Tang Forever. Those are the only 3 albums that have really stood the test of time that deserve the name of classic. No one else has, respectfully, no one else has been able to successfully pull it off, in my opinion. I know there's been attempts. But
I can name one more, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
What's the one more? What's the one more? Let's just hear it. Go ahead. Deliver it.
I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna say that 8 Ball Lost album.
No, nah, brother. No.
Okay.
I mean,
I respect that as your opinion.
I'm not saying that it's as good as this or the Biggie. But to me, if you can rate something like a 6 Diamond or above 5, it'd be those. I still think 8 Ball's album is worse.
Fan favorite joint.
Dude, like in the South, it was major.
It was major back. Yeah,
that was one of the first albums that had like multiple like features of people from
that joint that bouncing swinging though.
Man,
down south.
And you know what? It was the first and probably the only triple album that ever came out that I know.
Triple album. That's why I
remember that, but it ain't. That don't. It still ain't classic.
Unheard of.
All right, bring it back.
To me, it's a classic, bro.
And I respect that, brother, because you did mention that a show or two ago. Go ahead, L.
No, that's fair. No, I'm just saying. Go ahead. Let's bring it back to Wu-Tang, man. Go ahead and bring it back to Wu-Tang.
Bring it back to the Wu-Tang. No, I mean,
celebration of Wu-Tang.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, just hey, man. To do a double album that is classic, that is a difficult feat. So for them to be the only hip hop group to be successful in this regard, regarding legacy in this fashion, both discs are still a roll through to this very day. And what a masterpiece that project is. And it paid off well. I mean, RZA had a 5-year plan.
All eyes on me. Just had to throw that out there.
All eyes on me.
well, no, I said that before, but I'm talking about as far as a group. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? And RZA had like a 5-year plan from around 36 Chambers to this album. And that was that was really a big ask at that time for these brothers. So, you consider that coming from their first album, which was a classic, Enter the 36 Chambers. Man, much respect to all of these brothers, man. I mean, because it really took a lot of struggle, I'm sure, a lot of joys, a lot of everything in order to craft something like this. And for this to reach the 25th year anniversary, it deserves more flowers than what music and entertainment media currently is presenting out there to you all. And I know that
this album changed hip hop, man, in my opinion.
Huge.
Changed hip-hop.
I think 36 Chambers changed hip hop, but I think this really just helped solidify that change.
It did change it. And I think the last little piece that I'm add to this,
go ahead, brother.
Like, as a group with this many members as well,
and personalities,
and egos,
personalities. Like most groups, like they max at like 3. They like 3. I might get you to 4, but you like because is there a hip hop group out right now that's 3 or more that's putting out albums right now?
LOX probably the only one.
Okay. Lots. I hear you on that one. I think little brother, I don't even think it's 3 or right.
The Roots was.
They got an album out last year, but it's just 2 of them though.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the thing, man.
Cypress Hill.
Well, yeah, true.
Yes, that's
true.
And this thing, nobody has this much talent either, though.
Yeah.
No, correct.
Let's be 100. The talent level and that dude is serious.
And that was going to be my kind of add-on.
Go ahead.
No, because you already killed it, Bebo. My only add-on was going to be how much they raised the bar for each other. Because I feel like they all brought the best out of each other. I mean,
they did.
I've heard some of their best verses on this album.
They did.
To be honest, it's not to say that their solo work individually was not great, because obviously it was. I mean, they got critically acclaimed solo albums within that group. But the bars,
how many of those there are too, man? The critically acclaimed albums that are soloists.
Come on, the Link, Iron Man, Supreme Clientele.
But think about the ones that we remember though, like the bars that we remember. I probably remember more Wu-Tang bars than anybody else. Wu-Tang and
The
Outkast
bars
probably
is
the
crazy
Man.
two
though,
groups
man.
Yeah.
Yo,
that I probably
I'm
remember the
atomically,
most.
Socrates' philosophies
Bro.
of high hypotheses
Now,
can't
this is the
define
thing
how I
too.
be
Can we even
Socrates'
say,
Machiavelli.
in
How
my
can you
opinion,
follow that,
Armed
Bebo?
robbery.
Hey,
You
man,
can't.
How
It's
can you
hard
follow
to.
that?
in
It's
my
hard
opinion,
to.
follow
like
that.
Triumph,
Really is
in my
hard to.
opinion, was one of the top 5 music videos hip hop of all time.
That
I
I
think it was
think
one
that
of
was
the
the
Let's be
first.
top
100.
10 song hip hop like
Yeah.
It is,
track.
and it still
when,
is.
when that beat come on, man, that stopped the whole
Yeah,
joint.
Man.
oh, it does.
Dude,
And I think
think
that was
about it, LB. They
Go
can
ahead, bro.
play this song in the club. It has
Yes.
no hook, no
Yes.
hook to it, and people be
Yes.
dancing to it.
Look,
Yes.
The dude's rhyming.
look. The only hook
Yes.
was a dirt. The only
That's
it's not
it.
7. All right, for my niggas on my nigga rest. I'm a moonshine. Let me take it back to
Hey.
79.
Hey,
That was the
man.
only hook.
Top notch, next level. Like this is
Yeah.
just absolutely like bonkers crazy, man. Like there's nothing else to say about it. Like
There's nothing else to
no
say, man.
there's no way to comprehend it. And like the other thing is like if you weren't there when this happened,
Oh, you missed.
you just
missed
don't
big time.
fully understand it though either. Because it was just it was in a whole nother place, man.
Brother, there were
Whole nother
folks
place.
I
skipping
wonder how
school
many
at the time.
times.
There were folks skipping high school at the time.
Absolutely,
buy
Bebo.
this. Go ahead, J. Camp.
Absolutely.
I just
Now,
had to throw that out there because
I
there
was
was
just
folks
gonna
missing
say-
school, getting in trouble just to buy this classic, which was worth it. But go ahead.
I wonder when they heard that deck verse, how many of them dudes rewrote their verse. after that.
Oh, for
Ooh,
sure.
I
You
can
know
only
you're doing
imagine.
that.
And you know what? Earth Back to Moon. I get what you're saying because that's the You God solo on that project.
Yeah, it is.
It was one of the not so standout verses or songs. I mean, on
Mhm.
that project, so I could see.
But it
you know,
was still
some
a
people's-
good
But it
joint,
was, but
though.
it was, and it fit very well with the project. So I can't speak for other people's opinions on that. But I just wanted to address.
I thought
your
it was dope.
comment. I thought it was dope too.
Hey.
I thought it was dope too.
And you know the other thing, man, like
Go ahead,
and
go ahead.
RZA produced like what
And the
80%
Wu
of this,
elements.
90%. Like, oh
Well,
my God.
Yeah.
him and the Wu elements, because it wasn't
Okay.
it wasn't just like the majority RZA
no.
on this.
What it was
as
a
far as,
lot
like-
of RZA.
It was a lot of RZA, but you had like Fourth Disciple, you had True
did.
Master.
You did.
I
true.
think Deck even produced one song.
Yes.
One
Deck
or-
did as
yeah.
well. Deck did
Yeah,
as well.
Absolutely.
yeah.
And I think
So-
like
Absolutely.
70% of this might have been RZA.
I mean,
yeah,
it was
your
his
favorite, What was
leadership.
your favorite record on this
Yeah.
on the whole double?
Oh man,
Ooh.
it really just
Loaded.
depends on the mood. It just
Other
depends
than
on
That's
the
a
mood.
That's a loaded question.
It is a
'cause
loaded one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I can't
It's
just
too-
pick out which one was the best to me because there's so many of them were like
That
I
dog
will
shit
say-
was my
I will
joint,
say
man.
one of the most iconic verses, in addition to Dex Triumph,
Mm-hmm.
is that Ghostface verse on that Impossible. joint,
yes,
where he
yes.
did that story. Call the ambulance. Jamie just got where the mother called
No.
something. You my
And
mother
didn't
heart.
he got quoted for that too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
And one
I'm
of
sure
the
he did. I'm sure he
which
did.
magazine was it Double XL that quoted?
I don't
that
even
verse?
remember. Where's Hip Hop VCR? Because he probably got
We wouldn't
the
need it, right.
he probably got the magazine itself on that.
But I want to say like they
Peace to you, brother.
specifically quoted that verse. So good one, Bebo.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
Yeah, big.
man.
I mean,
Ghost
but-
murdered that.
No, I mean, but hey, good comment with what you said, because it's too hard to pinpoint like one particular song on this.
I
And
can't.
that's what makes this.
Mhm.
And let's be clear. Let's
Masterful
go back to
album.
what Bebo P said though. Why don't you think people like don't just stop the whole earth real quick and give these dudes their flowers? Because let's be clear, this double album came at the peak, in my opinion, of all their careers, and this album just blew everybody up. You know what I'm saying?
It did, and to me,
It
came
wasn't like
around
the
the
Chambers
time.
was just a fluke. This solidified them as
Right.
rap superstars.
It did,
And I
It
would say
did.
too, because this came out what 97.
yes.
97.
So
What
to
what
me,
label was this released on?
Loud. I
that's
want to
so
say
Loud.
loud.
Yeah, Loud.
With
That might
Steve
be part
Rifkin.
of the reason.
RCA.
That might be
Loud.
part of the reason. Cause Diddy didn't do it. Jermaine Dupri didn't
Right.
do it. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't
Like,
a shiny suit joint.
yeah.
Right.
It wasn't none of these people that still sort of quote unquote hold a little cachet right now. Jay-Z didn't do it. Like all these
Right.
people that still
Right.
appear to be icons currently they weren't
Right.
involved with this, and so they probably over there like kind of halfway shutting it
Hey.
down to be. I'm gonna put the
But that's why I
Kofi on
hold.
right now.
That's
Go
why I
ahead,
hold
go
this
ahead.
album so
44-30.
high
Hey,
because
44-30.
97 was one
Kofi's
of the
on.
golden years. Like from
Oh,
94 to like
man.
98 to
Hey,
me
hey.
was peak hip hop. This came
Oh,
out
and
during
speak-
peak hip hop.
And speaking of Golden, shout out to Dirt, man. Rest in peace to hit
Yeah.
Golden and
Rest in
that
peace,
golden
Dirt.
tooth down there.
Dog.
That just him down there
He
with that
down at the
gold
bottom.
tooth right there. Just,
Right.
Mhm.
And then that
Yeah,
that
it was like
Ninja
gold tooth.
Please. I feel
Yeah.
where he was on the album cover.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hey
yeah.
man, we love the
Yeah.
children, man.
Hey
okay?
man,
Rule
all
of
of
the
those
children, man.
dudes, all of those dudes, and I know Capadonna wasn't officially like a Wu-Tang Clan member at the time.
Only
of-
because he was in
y'all
jail.
check out.
That's the only reason why. At the
Well,
time.
but at the time though, he wasn't like he was considered like a feature because he had a predominant presence on there. So he was listed on the
Mhm.
back cover as
He
featuring
did,
Capadonna.
but
Featuring. Yeah,
from what I
featuring
understood, at
Capadonna.
least from what Ray and Ghost said, was that at the time he was in jail when they was kind of putting a lot of stuff together. So
Oh,
he
I
wasn't
don't
really
know.
like
Yeah.
around. Now, I mean, that's
Okay.
what they said. I mean, I could be misquoting. So, you know,
No, that sounds
don't
right.
take
That
take
sounds
take,
right.
take it with a grain of salt. Take
I
it with a
feel
grain
No,
of
it's all
salt,
good.
but-
It's all good. It's
I
all
feel
good. But classic
So-
album. If y'all have not heard Wu-Tang Forever, we're not just
Hey.
giving you guys opinion. We're giving you guys the experience of the heaviness
experience.
of
Mhm.
what this album meant for the game
Yeah, man.
in this industry of hip hop. Again, there was
We
folks
was
just
kids.
skipping school, going, spending their allowance money just to get
Yeah.
this,
Well,
borrow
let's-
money,
let's be-
all
let's be
that,
clear,
and it
let's
was
be clear.
worth it. Worth
This
it.
album took hip hop, in my opinion. I'm talking about boom bap hip hop global.
Right.
Yes, it did.
This is
Yeah,
when like
Yeah.
the Asian cast was going crazy over Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think they're
That's
the
going
biggest
overseas.
international hip hop group ever? I do.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
think
yes,
they're
the-
yeah.
Yeah,
To
I
this
mean,
and to
I
this
would
day.
say
that's easy.
Cypress
Yeah.
Hill
Oh,
is
yeah.
probably like a distant second, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
like as far as groups.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think they're the biggest international hip hop group of all time.
It's
bro.
Worldwide.
It's more people that have
Yeah.
just wore the Wu-Tang Forever T-shirt than have actually listened to this album or whatever,
Fact.
and they don't even know about it. But yeah, they over here like, oh, I got the
Absolutely.
Wu-Tang merch, and it's like, bro, like, did you digest any of this music? Like, come on, man, you running around here
Yeah,
like
I mean-
Harlow, not knowing who Brandy is. Okay?
Who is her? I didn't know
Huh?
that.
I mean,
Who's
these
the
dudes
brother?
were selling out 200K stadiums, bro.
Yeah.
Soccer stadiums.
With boom
Around-
bap
around
though,
the
and
world.
everything's in house, man.
with
And-
ODB crowd.
I'm the dirt dog. I'm the dirt dog. I'm the dirt dog.
With Osiris Jones.
Yeah,
Crowd,
man.
Hey, man, he lit it up. But
Hey.
you know what? I'll
Man,
say
lit it
this
all the way up.
as well before we move on here
Mhm.
shortly.
Mhm.
Is the Wu-Tang Clan, they didn't just form as a group just to do music, just to be doing it.
Mm-mm.
Yes, RZA, Jizza, and ODB, they scoured certain aspects and geographic areas of NY just to craft what and who we now know as Wu-Tang Clan.
Mhm.
That and the things surrounding that is important. But there was an
And the
ideology. Yeah, but
Right.
there was an ideology that went, there was a foundational ideology that went with the Wu-Tang Clan. So it wasn't
Yeah.
just, hey, let's just get together, do music that sounds dope, and then we'll see what it does. No,
And it-
there was an ideology, there was a mindset, there was like a principles,
Mhm.
right?
But to me, it goes back to what LB the Podfather said. It wasn't
that?
crafted in the industry at all. This was straight
Right.
Nah,
up.
it wasn't.
This was
Yeah.
almost one of the last street
Basement.
groups. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Like a
Yeah.
basement,
Raw hip
everything
hop,
basement
raw,
album.
rugged, man. You know what I'm saying?
And-
Represented.
Yeah,
Big facts. Big
Natural.
facts.
And there-
It was
and there have been groups.
everything
Go
felt
ahead.
natural.
it
Yeah.
did.
No,
It
you got
did.
it, bro.
Facts.
And-
He's like,
and there
hold up.
been-
When you first saw 36 Chambers, like, what am I looking at, man? It's so
right.
Chinese,
Yeah.
you know, what the heck? But then it
but
just
even-
worked, man. It was dope.
The
And
sound
that
was so
changed it.
different too, man.
Yes,
it
Like,
was.
that's
Yes.
shout out to
Smack
RZA
it,
for
engineer.
crafting that sound and for also recognizing the unique opportunity that he had to bring all those MCs together
Right.
Yeah,
from
man.
different-
Yeah.
from different backgrounds. Well, similar backgrounds, but I should say different styles
Right.
And
to
even
form the Wu-Tang Clan.
And
they were a
even
clan.
down to the logo, bro. Like the logo was done in house by their own
Precise.
people. and
Everything was
stuff, you know what I'm
precise.
saying? So like that's just like it wasn't like, oh, I went to I went to Diddy and told him to make me a logo or something. Like, nah, that didn't happen. Like they got their people to make the logos and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be good, man. They got dudes in Houston.
And Fresh Out is not
playing
biting
music,
that black
man.
and
You know
yellow
what I'm saying?
either.
It's slab.
Really,
We're not.
in case you want to know.
Yep.
It's a different
We
shade of
not
yellow.
bite- Right, it's a different shade of yellow.
Right.
in
It
case you wanna
is.
know.
It is.
Facts.
What was
Fresh
that
out
iceberg?
yellow.
What was that iceberg?
Well, like I said, long story short, man, you got cats in Houston, man, and Slabs playing Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Oh,
Oh yeah. You know what? I will share this though. Oh gosh, I need to find it real quick. Yeah, I still got the book, fellas.
There you
Don't-
go.
There it
Oh,
is.
stop!
I
Oh,
see
y'all
it.
thought it was a game.
Yeah, I thought we just go and play pimping, dog. Come
y'all
on,
I thought it was a
Play
game, to
pimping.
be honest.
Come
I
on.
thought you was just
y'all
Googling
thought it was a
stuff.
game.
I thought
we
you was
we just
perpetrating over there.
Googling.
Yeah.
Y'all can't do this on Google.
Because them
baby.
pages look way too crispy. Don't look like it's been read at all. Pages
Hey.
look so crisp.
Hey,
But I
you
do
ain't
go
looking
back-
close enough. But
I do
was
go
gonna
back
say
You
to
something
must
about
have
the
read that
logo.
with your mind. You must have touched the page. And just
I
would've
will
read it with
spoil
your eyes
something, but
closed.
go. You silly
I do
guy.
say what
But
LB
go
said,
go
man.
ahead.
I think cats
Go
don't
ahead.
give Wu-Tang, even though they have TV shows and all that other crap, man.
Uh-huh.
I think they still don't get enough props, man.
They
in my
don't.
opinion.
Oh, they don't.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying?
But and even
They
all
don't.
the TV stuff, man, is still spearheaded by them right now,
Facts,
currently.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's wild out here. Like I do think that amongst the people, the culture, like the respect is like through the roof, right?
Through the roof.
Facts.
But once you move beyond
Yeah.
the culture, man, you just don't. It doesn't resonate out there the way
movement,
that it
man,
really
it's
should.
just-
Yeah.
That
gonna
movement
give
was
y'all-
just crazy.
Oh man, if I could find it real quick, which I might not be able to, but let's just say that the logo y'all see was not the first logo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was,
did hear about that.
and I
did hear
can't
about
find
that.
it right now because I'm looking. I'm looking, folks. But just so
Hey.
y'all have a motivation, they went through at least some transitions before y'all see what y'all see today, which is another reason why y'all need to get the book of the week.
There you go.
Boom. There it is. You know it.
Well,
Protect
like
your
I
neck,
said,
by the way. Protect
we're
your
going
neck.
from
I'm
a
gonna leave
classic.
that here.
We're going from a classic album, man, to our guys, man,
Boo-boo.
just making just giving you guys some game, man. Because
A
all
fart.
right, shout out to Brian Miller, man, B Dot, man.
Shout
over
out to him.
Complex, man. You know, he
Yeah.
had a top 10 list, man, of the best MCs,
But I'm about to
or
cook you.
rappers.
Uh-oh.
We gonna cook, man.
Uh-oh.
We gonna cook,
We
man.
need that Birdman
The
hand
only way
rub.
to Fresh Out can cook, man.
Let me see it, J Camp.
He gave a top 10 list of the best rappers of 2022.
Boo.
He started off with
Mhm.
Kendrick, Pusha T, J. Cole, Kodak
Such
Black,
a lazy list.
Bodie James. It's lazy. Vince Staples, Lil Durk, Lil Baby, Jack Harlow, Jake
Stop.
and 21 Savage.
Stop.
He
Stop
said
it.
Wait,
this
wait,
li- hold on,
look,
before you
that's
go in,
so-
J. Camp, he said the list was based off of skill, performance, relevance for the first 6 months of 2022.
Get your ass out of here.
So please go in and chop this up, please.
Yes. This is such a lazy take. This
Okay.
lets me know he doesn't listen to hip hop. You listen to rap, but you ain't listen to hip hop.
Drop a
Because
bomb.
there's so many more albums out there than what you
Mhm.
just listed.
Mhm.
I can't put J. Cole on there because he didn't do enough for me in 2022.
He didn't.
Pusha
Okay.
T and Kendrick, I completely agree with. I can even go with Vince Staples. I can even ride with you there.
Okay.
Bodie James, I'm a fan of his, but Bodie James, he's not lyrical enough to be considered 10 best. And I like Bodie James. Like I want to make this clear, Detroit. Bodie James is dope. I rock with Bodie James.
Alright.
I got all his mixtapes and albums. Don't sleep.
Shout out Bodie.
And he's a Griselda boy. I'm just saying, if I got to put 10 out there, Bodie James is not going to be on my list. But 21 Savage, please explain there. Like you got to give some disclaimers on 21 Savage.
Those are the two that hit me the hardest. Once he got down to 9 and 10, like
I was
Harlow
like,
and
come on,
Savage,
bro. I'm even okay with Lil Baby. Like I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Lil Baby. I'm not saying I would put him on my top 10, but if somebody gave me a list and he was like number 10, I'm like, okay. I'm not going to pick it apart. But I'd be like, nah. To me, Cole was lazy. You putting Cole at 3. Cole is that dude. Don't get me wrong. Cole is that dude. But you put Cole on 10 on top 10 today in 2022 as far as like people's work that they got out right now. I'm not saying Cole is the top 10 rapper. I'm
a Cole fan and he don't belong here.
Not on the list.
Let's be clear. It was lazy, and to me, how the hell do you not put Earth Gang on it?
Wow, there you go.
If we're talking about the first 6 months of 2022.
Because they did much more than Cole, and even JID might even be ahead of Cole in 2022 to be perfect.
He was on half of the songs on Earth Gangs.
Do y'all agree with Jack Harlow being on top 10?
Hey, no, come on,
nah.
dude. Why you disrespecting? You disrespecting the panel, right?
J Camp. Now Henny Harlow. You know that your guy.
Come on,
you know number 9 should, in your opinion, should be numero uno.
Henny Chicken Harlow the third. Nah.
Hey, Camp, give us one person that should have been on here that he missed. Just one person.
I would have definitely put Fife on this list. Like if I'm talking about like somebody's album who dropped, I would have put Mos Def on here. I would have put Black Thought on this top 10 list.
Okay.
When I think about people who's actually putting out phenomenal music, because he said his list, ID just named it. Lyrics,
performance,
and skills,
relevance.
Yeah, relevance is that
Black
last
Thought
thing,
just did a whole damn concert in Philly with the Roots and killed it,
bro.
And he got an album coming out this week.
Sheesh, that right there arguably puts him up, if not one.
And his verse to me on that damn Black Star album is the best verse of 2022 so far.
It's tough. It's tough.
J Camp, can we put Snoop on there for just relevant skills?
Good
performance?
Question.
That's
a good question.
Pretty much.
That's
a good
albums in the last 8 months.
Those albums were tough.
Now the algorithm wasn't 2022, was it?
Well, I'm saying, but what I'm saying though is in the last 8 months he's been holding it down.
The only reason why I would not put Snoop on there, I would have him like 11. It's because I gotta have room for Sci-Hi, because he's gonna be on this list.
We're gonna talk about him on Saturday. If we do a show on Saturday,
he's gonna be on this list. So that's the only reason why. Because I got a list of 10. And Snoop is like 11.
Now Donda came out. Why would you put Kanye on the 10?
Nah, because there's some albums above Kanye.
Ooh,
okay.
Now.
Okay. All right.
I do like Donda, by the way. There's no disrespect to, but there's guys I feel like who's put out legitimate like 4.5 and above work this year.
Hey, this thing for the ladies, man. Who would you put for the ladies? That could make the list this year.
This year,
I'm looking at Lotto. I like Lotto's swag right now.
Lotto, okay.
Right. I hate to
and I'm not talking about
nothing. I'm not even gonna say I hate to
per se, but performance and relevance, man. Like she's holding it down.
I think Miss Minaj has done well so far this year in 2022 after having a baby.
And I like little dude too. Paul's the Fabio Foreign cat, man. He did a lot of movement on the drill, even though I'm not a drill super duper fan. But as far as skills and relevance, man, like he's pretty much headlining Summer Jam.
Okay. And having said that, none of them in my top 10.
Wow.
I'm not Bebo P. I'm just asking the question.
Just asking the question, baby. That's right.
L, what you thinking on this, man?
It's just
when you gotta think about it, L, I know you thinking of the right words right now.
Well, it's just one of those things, man, of like I just think this is almost like a troll almost. You know what I'm saying? This is really just
he's messing with us.
This is just more to say, like, I'm gonna just put together a list that that's gonna give podcasters content almost. You know what I'm saying? Because
thank you, B-Dot.
Because like I'm with Camp, man. Like I don't know that you really put a whole lot of thought like into this one.
There's
you know
no
what I'm saying?
way.
Now, and this is coming from a married man with 2 kids who don't get a lot of time to listen to a whole lot of music. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I'm behind.
Man.
So there's no need for me to put out a list because I don't get to listen like I would really like to listen. You know what I'm saying?
But I respect that, L, because you basically saying even with the people on his list, you don't believe in. That's big to me. That's major.
So if I'm the guy that don't really get to listen and I can kind of pick apart your list, then we know
that says something.
Yeah, this was like there was no effort like really put into this. Now, and help me out a little bit with this one. Other than Kodak Black being on the Kendrick joint, did he drop some other stuff? Like, did I miss that?
He's got that that Super Gremlin, or did that come out in 2021?
He had a joint.
Okay.
Which is still on the radio right now. That Super Gremlin, I think.
Okay, that's what's up. All right. So, but
he wouldn't be on the list though. Still.
But yeah, I'm sorry. Kodak Black he's not on the list.
Hell no.
And then when you get down to Harlow and 21 Savage, like
you're just guessing. You just throwing names out.
Bro, that's pure
Kodak Black dropped that Back for Everything in February.
Okay. Now, see, I'm not a huge Kodak fan, and that's why I didn't know. That's why I wanted to ask my cohorts here. You know what I'm saying? What that was. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question, though.
So,
that's still
LB, that's your guy, though. I thought you would know.
Who? Kodak Black?
Absolutely.
No.
Come on now, son.
And then you got what? And then even that sort of bottom of the list, the Lil Durk, Lil Baby, like you stretching there.
I go back to what J. Kim said. It's lazy. Little Durk, Lil Baby, Jack Harlow, and 21 Savage. That's like.
Yeah,
you just Googling, you just looking at Apple Music
numbers,
like top plays, and like, oh, okay, let me put these on list.
Spotify playlist.
Yeah. Whereas as I like both of those dudes, Lil Durk and Lil Baby, and I try to listen to their music whenever it comes out. You know what I'm saying? But even the stuff that I heard from them, it didn't really put them on the list from the stuff that I was listening to. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Cole, like I said, I am a bona fide Cole fan. Cole show up, I'm trying to see him because I'm
absolutely me and you both.
And Cole does not belong on this list, not in 2022. No. I'm with you, ID, bro. Like Earth Gang gets it before Cole does currently.
Way before Cole.
And then if you go into to streams, then you talking about JID, you know what I'm saying? JID, bro. Like he's out streaming Cole right now currently. Exactly. If you just trying to be on this little young boys number game or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Unless they going by Cole's verse on that Benny, which I had Benny in my top 10 because that Time to Talk 4 is a phenomenal album. It's dope.
This sounds more of a features list on a DJ Khaled album.
Yeah, man.
Pretty much.
When I think about cats like Benny, who didn't have no skips.
So Boldy is the only Griselda on here?
Yeah, and I had Conway like number 12 on my list. Conway had a good album too, but he didn't make my top 10.
Boldy might not even be top 2 out of Griselda, bro.
He's not. And I'm a Boldy fan. That's the thing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I am a Boldy. Shout out to Boldy in Detroit.
And let's be clear, we're saying these things not as a diss to these people, but just as like a competition, right?
And this isn't old man get off my line stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We rock with the youngest and the old cats, man. If you're gonna say best of the year, how do you not put in albums that are always charting? You know what I'm saying? Like going back to the Black Star situation. Come on, man.
And the fight.
Because you haven't heard it don't mean it's not banging.
That's why I have Fife and Mos on my list. In addition to Black Thought, who I had number 1 on my list because of his features. And I heard like 3 songs off his album that was just going hard. Okay. So I was like, I'm gonna just bump Black Thought up to number 1 right now. Plus that performance that he did in Philly, that picnic joint that they did was crazy.
Picnic joint,
man. Yeah.
Bebo, go ahead and end us off, man. Give us 2 minutes, man, and let's roll into them flowers.
Oh man, can you pull up that list again?
Yes, sir. Let's go, man.
That so-called list. Oh Lord,
Yeah,
never mind.
Kendrick.
If you guys-
Never mind.
Cole,
Never
Kodak.
mind. Never mind. No, never mind. No, because yeah. I only got
Again,
about
based off of skill, performance, relevance in the first 6 months of 2022.
yeah, I only see about 2 on there, brother, out of that 10.
DJ Khaled
That's it.
feature list.
Yeah, the top 2 on that list is about
That's it.
what cuts that, like, yeah, you brothers
That's
was
what I
right
had on
about
my list.
and what you guys said about J. Cole, L, and just all you guys was spot on, along with
Facts.
everything else. You know, we rock with J. Cole
Right.
all day, but you know,
Heavy.
you just got to give credit where it's due, and then lack thereof.
Yeah.
And he didn't come with it with that compilation.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
He might
we
have
talking about
one-
2022.
one little thing on there that stood out a little bit. One.
Yeah,
He
maybe
had the,
one
he
or
had the
2.
verse on the Benny joint.
Yeah.
that was
On the
about
Benny
it.
joint.
Other
Okay.
than that, man, this list is just. I do feel like it's some type of a. You know, it's kind of like a clickbait type situation for those who
yeah,
kind of get
for
caught
sure.
up in how could they come up with this list? You know, of course,
Like-
it's going to
like
get folks
us.
riled up. Yeah, like us.
Yeah.
You know, we gonna go in
Yeah, we gonna get
and
riled
say
up.
yeah.
Daddy
Hey,
man
Bebo.
died.
But I do
Bebo,
agree.
I got a question though. My question
Uh-huh.
is do you have somebody that we haven't mentioned yet that we
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I
and
want to
you
hear
know,
that.
so in addition to Black
Prize.
Star, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and
Prize.
nigga, ain't no prize and no 2022 at this point, nigga. And like you said before, get your Henny Crump ass out of here.
With the greasy forehead.
Yeah, get your greasy forehead chasing the ambulances for some civil
Prize
rights
will.
lawsuits out of here.
Okay.
Nah, man, Black Star was done an injustice on this list. Obviously, Fife
Facts.
Dog, which they both I feel like had critically acclaimed albums.
Mhm.
Earth Gang had a very dope album as well.
Very dope.
So I just wanted to send my approval, but the one person that did
Big Boy
not
and
get his
Sleepy, too.
flowers was that this year?
Yeah, Big Boy and Sleepy was this year.
Oh yeah, well
Right.
then,
Crazy
yeah.
record.
That
Well,
was this year?
I thought
Yeah.
it was.
It was
I
this
thought
year,
it was
yeah.
late last year, so that's why I didn't think about
I
that.
could be wrong because I had him on my list.
All right.
Well, it could have been this year. So
What was
let's
that,
let's
that sleepover?
Hey, that
yeah, the
was cold.
sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sleepover
yeah.
was
Oh,
cold.
it
Hey,
was.
grown-
He
grown
came
man
out
music.
December 10th. It barely got on there.
Ooh,
Barely got on there.
boy.
But all the records started hitting though, you know, obviously in January.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
So we
Yeah,
could.
because that was a classic, man.
Yo,
I mean,
man, that
grown man
I
music.
still
don't
say
have
that Corday that J. Kemp put me on, man.
Yeah,
Like, his
I
album's
mean-
dope. that came out
Man.
January.
I had
Hey.
Corday like 13 on my list.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That
Okay.
one person, and I thought J. Kemp, you would have mentioned him, brother.
Who's that?
Red Veil.
Oh, he's on my list. I got him number 7.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
sleep.
did you? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That's
close
what
my
that's
list.
what I was thinking about, but there's nobody else because
Okay.
like Fife, Black Star. I didn't get to check out all of that Red Veil yet, but the several
It's
songs that I
classic.
heard,
Circle City, doc.
Yeah.
man, if we
Yeah, it's
and we're talking
classic.
about 2022
I had that
so
fly Anakin
far
on my
as
list, too.
Iceberg
I ain't
put
gonna
on the
lie.
quotes. What's that, brother?
I said I had that fly Anakin on my list too. I ain't gonna lie. I had him and Red Veil on
Okay,
there.
okay.
Check it out though, Bebo, for real.
I will.
That Frank.
I will. But there's nobody else there's nobody period since J. Camp said he already mentioned Red Veil. There's nobody that I have an L. There's nobody that I could think of because it's kind of been slim pickings when it comes to 2022.
It has.
And good quality music or / albums. So I think with what you brother said pretty much covers it. That
Well,
list
let's
is
be clear,
that list is trash.
I did have Sci-Hi on mine though too. He was like,
But
"Man, ain't no
but
more."
he didn't come out with
came out after, like right when that joint dropped.
Yeah,
well-
he came out like right when that joint dropped.
So wait, so the Sci-Hi album's out now?
It's out.
Yeah, it's like a little EP joint.
Man.
Yeah, it's
I knew
out.
it was an
It's
EP,
crazy,
but I didn't
too.
know if it was out. Okay.
And
okay.
Came out last Friday.
Lupe dropped Friday too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
I think the rest of the year is gonna be crazy because I think
gonna be
like I
crazy.
said, that Nas record, some bigger records are gonna drop, man, here in a minute.
Yep.
So, but either or, like I said,
emphasis
it's
on that
definitely
so far.
clickbaity, and then it was definitely like DJ Khaled, like fan favorites, in my opinion. Before we get out of here, just real quick, man, we gotta hit these real quick, man. What's the flowers, man?
I'll go ahead and start it off then.
Yeah, go ahead, Bibo.
I'm gonna go ahead and give my flowers to a duo that are from Jersey and Brooklyn, but met up in Petersburg, Virginia, and go ahead and give my flowers to DOS Effects. I'm gonna go ahead and go with yeah, Dre and Scoop Effects. That's what that stands for.
What was that rhyme pattern called? It has a
sewage.
Straight from the sewer.
Straight from the sewer. That was one of their first singles.
Somebody like they named it on that Sway and Tech album, like that actual type of like rhyme style, like that rhyme pattern.
I just know
like
it
has
like
an actual name to it. It could be. And that's what
I know it to be.
But
yeah. Oh yeah. And you know, no, all day. Hey, shout out to them brothers though. They linked up and affiliated with the Hit Squad. That's when I first seen them. Or knew that they was like on the scene was when they was affiliated with Hit Squad of EPMD, you know, back in the 90s, and really just being mind blown from what Jay Camp emphasized of the, you know, the iggities all throughout their bars and their verses. Yeah, because which by the way, they said that they just crafted that as their own style because they weren't really exposed to like that much rap music when they was in college together. So I think they went to Virginia State. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's where they met.
Right.
And you know, yeah. Okay. And then you know, obviously the single jammed, which they still do. Like they want effects, that mic checker, back in that back in effects, that real hip hop that DJ Premier produced, and you know, some others. And you know what, most people would think or say that DOS Effects was like a short-lived rap group that just really just fell off few short years and that was it. But that ain't the case necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when you got Dave Chappelle referencing them, and I remember this on at least a couple or a few shows of his back when it aired years ago, and then couple that with the fact that at their prime, because they was killing, their first album went platinum, and their second one right after, which came out like not even barely a year later, went gold. So they ain't nothing to sneeze at. And then you had cats at that time, Crisscross, Lords of the Underground. Don't forget Blackstreet, the R&B group. What was that song? No Diggity.
Yep,
no
doubt.
No doubt. That influence comes from DOS Effects. So
there you go. That's why you got the first album.
That's where, and they're definitely a duo that's permanently stapled in the fabric of hip hop. So salute to those brothers. And they again, just two legends in the game, really, when it comes down to it. So shout out to them. Who y'all got? What's up?
Well, I'm gonna
ready.
I'm gonna go the lazy route, like my guy went with his list, and I'm gonna say because
you going with Henny Harlow? Is that who you going with?
Nah, Capadonna. He was on my list anyway.
Kappa?
Actually,
Okay.
last week. He was
Okay.
like my number 2 on my list last week. But
I
feel like, I mean, why was I just listening to that today, though? The Pillage album was like one of my favorite Wu albums, bro.
Milk
like,
this cow. The best
Capadonna swag has always been, for me, similar to like Ghost, as far as like the way they dress.
Bro, we need a playlist like
ASAP. Yeah, we gotta get a playlist crazy.
We do, man.
We do.
That Pillage album. And I've always loved his like rhyme pattern too, because it sounds like he's talking to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's that conversational type.
And it's brash
style.
too. It's
brash, man. It's heavy. Yeah. And they always said, Ray and them was saying, like, when they had ciphers, like in the studio.
Oh yeah,
Donald was always the one that bodied everybody.
Yeah, they did. And when you hear that joint, if y'all don't believe what Jay Camp said, just check out the Iron Man verse where he just went and dial 917 some 09311, and you can give Long D hip hop affection. A damn MC who step in my direction.
Let's go.
Come on, man.
Deck is like my favorite, like Wu, like Rhymer.
Much respect on that selection.
Capadonna and Ghost were like my two favorite
Mamacita.
artists. Like
Yeah,
after camp.
Yeah.
Man, it was just like the flow, bro. Like it don't stop. Like
yeah.
I almost felt like Capadonna would rhyme like 30 bars like per verse. Like he just didn't stop.
Well,
like he didn't know what a bar was. He just like whenever he stopped rapping is when he's done.
Hey, let me ask you this real quick, J Camp. Why don't you feel like he became bigger or receive the credit or notoriety or whatever you want to call it that he was poised to get? Like, why do you feel like that might be the case?
My theory on that was because
he was slated. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was slated because of the whole jail thing. Like, because he wasn't around for like 36 Chambers, really.
Yeah.
Some of the early stuff, like when he really got going, he got out of jail, and all the other Wu members kind of already, put their stake in the turf. They was already established. So Cap had to get his flowers like later, but anytime they've done interviews and stuff like that, Cap has always been there though. The consistent guy,
and he brings that swagger too.
Swag, him, Ray, and Ghost, man. Those are the three swag that, like the Wally Champs, they was on that Abercrombie. They was
and now
Tommy
and now
before anybody was.
They did. And he's now officially a Wu-Tang Clan member, whereas before he was considered as like an affiliate. Or a feature. Where now he's one of the 9 now.
Yeah, he's one of the 9.
Peace to Kappa.
Peace to Kappa, man. But that's my guy. Go ahead, El. Let you wrap it up. Oh, I'm sorry, guy Iceberg too.
Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take it to Henny Crump's home state of Kentucky. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you selected Henny Harlow.
We gotta get this money. I mean, help these black people.
Except
where's the grease?
You're the one that's going for Henny Harlow. Got it. I knew it was somebody.
It is for your forehead, man.
I'm gonna take it to Western Kentucky University down in Bowling Green.
Okay, let's go.
BG.
Let's go.
Yeah, we go take it over here to the Nappy Roots, bro. Like
Nappy boy.
All right.
I love the Nappy Roots, Roy.
Yeah, man.
Peace
Shout out to
man.
They
the
had
Buffalo
the
Steel,
folks,
man.
the
Male high school.
Hey.
And they was just so swaggy. And,
they were,
and they had bars too.
And then
bars too.
They just leaned in to just they country sounding self.
Oh yeah.
And I know to people right now that, and we kind of talked about this a few times. It doesn't mean anything to you now because you hear Southern rappers with their slang everywhere now. But at that point in time, it wasn't necessarily cool to have that little Southern drawl when you was rapping.
It wasn't, not like that.
Nah.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. And then just being close to where I was at, man, it rang home a little bit more with me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what was they had an album? I don't know. I think it was one of their last albums or at least projects. They had a project that was dope and Organized Noise was behind it.
Yeah.
Man,
I can't remember the name of it though.
I think you're talking about the 40 Acres and a Mule.
Was it? Okay. The 40 Acres project.
Yeah.
And bro.
Yeah.
Hard.
But
it was.
It's funny, man, because
I remember that.
I'm gonna tell you, like
it was dope.
Steel, which is one of the dudes and Skinny.
Yeah,
used to like be in ciphers with them dudes all the time. Matter of fact, they did like a disc joint of my squad, and we caught wind of it, and I still got bars for you, B. You my guy, but I still got bars for you. But nah,
J
man,
Camp City got a black rose in these flowers.
I do. I got a black
he
rose
said it's going to be a lot of smoke singing and flower bringing. But if my burger alarm starts ringing.
Absolutely. But to back up L though, man, those are my guys, man. They dope artists. They've been doing it for years. Like you talking about guys who paved their way, man.
Yeah.
Like they did it just like we did. They was in college too. Same thing.
Yep.
Rhyming in the dorm room.
They got a restaurant in Atlanta called Atlanta Tucky.
Okay.
It's a castle.
I heard
Hill
that.
brewery.
Yep.
So go check them out down in Atlanta too, man. Shout out to them and get that
Yeah,
money like we do.
And they still doing their thing too. They still got albums that they dropping too, man. I mean,
Nappy.org. That's what it was.
Nappy.org.
Okay.
And just so you know,
but the 40 Acres is
that was dope.
That
was
project.
No, yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be no Anthony Hamilton probably without them, man, because he was like,
facts.
he was a huge feature.
Let me hold on.
Go ahead.
Well, I'll let you finish, but there was another one maybe right along that same time frame. But Anthony Hamilton was with another duo.
But that was his first
group.
like national joint.
Yeah, that was the first joint.
Oh, national.
Okay. It brought that country swag on the record too.
Okay.
Which is
now
why they
brought
context. Which is why they brought out Big V at the Versus. Anthony Hamilton brought him out. And they performed that song.
That literally put, like, to your point, Bebo, he was around, but once he was on this one, it was like the stratosphere from there. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't that the Humdinger joint?
That was
the Humdinger joint.
No. It was the one before the Humdinger. That was the Watermelon Chicken and Grits.
Yeah, Watermelon Chicken and Grits. He was on Popo.
The Humdinger was the second album. Because they actually lost them. They lost a member on the Humdinger. Like they I don't know if they booted him. I don't want to say that.
They had that wooden leather too. They had that
wooden leather.
The
wooden leather was dope. The Humdinger, I'm sorry, was a third album. The wooden leather was the second one. The wooden leather was the one where I think they lost some creative control and Universal.
They might have.
Man. Yeah. It wasn't as nowhere near as good as their mixtapes and the Watermelon Chicken and Grits.
Yeah, right. And that joint went multi-platinum, bro. Like, wow.
It did.
Crazy.
They did. I mean, they was big. They was popping, man.
They was popping. So yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, just shouts out to them, man. Because
shout out to the Nappy Boys, man.
Sometimes some of these groups that was actually pretty big, and they kind of fall, and you don't hear too much about them, anymore. So that was one I wanted to shout out. I was thinking about Kentucky,
one, man.
And then I was thinking,
they are age too.
That good old
Kentucky all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They are age too, man. So I mean, that's a good one.
Show some love when we're in Atlanta, man. We need to come down and get a plate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, for sure.
Facts.
But not of LB's corn ribs that he was talking about last week.
Corn ribs? No, we don't know. No vegan ribs.
Man,
hey, bro, that was
bubble gut.
The bubble gut territory.
That's all TikTok, man. I ain't eating that mess. That's for them TikTok.
That's
people,
bubble
man.
guts waiting to happen, dog.
Iceberg, man. You got anybody? You got
just real quick, man. Got to give a quick shout out, man. Take it to the West Coast, man, and I got to show some love. I don't know if we did mention him before, but that Mac 10, man, and I'm really saying that Mac 10.
Oh, that boy, Chicken Hawking.
Yeah, but I'm really on that album that he first had, man. That had the Full Life with Ice Cube on it. You know what I'm saying?
Full Life.
That was serious, man. It's a summertime. That Full Life and on them things. On them things.
Right,
so, man. Shout out to Mac 10 and he scooped T-Boz, man. Let's be clear.
Yeah, he did. He did. That was
and his team light skin too. So
come on, man. Let's go, man. So.
Hey, Mac 10. Hey, I was all about the Mac 10 life, bro.
Everybody was, man. Mac 10, man. Him, Dub C, Q, the West Side Connect. Come on, fam.
You got to, and he's just so cool, man. When you know stories that he's done for cats, man, in the industry, man. He's just a cool cat, man. So shout out to Mac.
Shout out to that movie too. That Blood Thicker Than Water with
Thicker Than Water with Fat Joe, right?
Oh yeah. Facts. Yeah, that label, Who Banging Records.
Who
Banging, yeah.
So much Who Banging.
So much.
Hey, man,
love that.
This is episode 93, bro. We getting close to 100, man. We're gonna hit 100 soon, but like I said, man, like before we got out of here, because we way over, but any shout out before we got out of here, man. Episode 93. Down Home Blues, man, because of Michael B. Jordan died. So that Down Home Blues episode. Any shout out to man, J. Kemp.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Just shout out to all the fans, all the people, everybody's been rocking with us.
Hit that like and subscribe. You know how to do it,
man. Hit that button. definitely hit the notification button so you know when we're rocking with you.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Nappy Boys. I'm glad LB brought them up, man.
Yeah,
Nappy Roots.
We want to hear that disc. We want to hear that disc verse too, man, on the next episode, Jay.
Bro, Be Still, man. I need to hear that, man. I remember hearing it back in the day. Like, okay, Be Still won't smoke. We in there then. But nah, man. But shout out to them. Shout out to all you brothers.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. Still making it do what it do. We almost at episode 100, man. We're gonna have to toast.
Yeah.
So LB, man, you might have to jump on cam, bro, so we can take a toast.
Right.
One time.
Right,
just
baby.
Hit them with a bing and then turn them right back off.
Hey, if you don't have nothing in this come 100, this needs to be clear, and we need to see what's in it.
All right,
clear, man.
Let's do it.
But salute to y'all though,
for
man.
you, sir.
Appreciate y'all for making the time. The people's from them, people. We said everybody's pandemic is still humming. I know my area cases is up, but they ain't gonna shut nothing down. So you ain't got to worry about if you come down here. There ain't nothing shut down. So
you in the Smithsville. He definitely ain't shutting nothing down, but Disney.
Nah, man. It's ground zero down here, and he's battling Mickey. Right, and he's fighting Mickey.
The House of Mouse, bro.
House of Mouse.
The House of Mouse, guy. Benny Crook gonna be down there. Somebody get hurt. Benny gonna be down there.
You know it.
All I know is
first thing smoking.
Got that. The House of Mouse got that. So
they got that House of Billy.
Rolling on these with a pocket full of cheese.
Good luck. Hey, that mouse controls one whole section of the state.
Yeah, facts, though.
You still got time, El. You still got time, brother.
Nah.
You holding on.
Go ahead, fellas.
Break.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, nah, man. Let's just get up out of here, bro.
Hey, shout out to y'all once again. Thanks for supporting us. Be careful out here. And exercise discernment if you're gonna be out here in the dating market or whatever. As these brothers were alluding to, and again, just do what's best in the fashion of peace and well-being for those who exercise genuine actions and a genuine mindset. Absolutely. So and again, be safe. We can't say that enough.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to anybody who's lost a loved one, such as Trouble and Metro Boomin's mother, and folks of that ilk. Shout out to y'all, and continue to support us because we got much love for y'all. And with that, shout out to you brothers as well.
Yes, sir.
Supporters, L or Iceberg, send us home.
We're gonna get out of here, man. But like I said, one last shout out, man, to our guy Chicago, man, from our university, man. Our guy from Indianapolis, he passed in March. Yeah. He honestly showed us how to hustle, man. That dude was an ill hustler, dude. So
pure
shout out to him, man. Like he made me smile. If you haven't saw his button nose kids he got, man. He was doing a lot of dope stuff in Indianapolis too, man. So shout out to Chicago, man.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Dope
rest
on the mic
power,
too.
my
Anyway.
brother.
Hey, Fresh Out, J Camp, Bebo P, LB the Podfather, episode 93. We get to 100, man. Peace.
Love and peace.
Peace.
Hold up. You're now listening to Fresh Out, the world's most dangerous music podcast on the OMG Network and Rawcynic.com.